Seniors, eat this before bed to repair your eyes and vision during sleep. Over 60. You might think blurry vision, dry eyes, and trouble seeing at night are just part of getting older. But what if your eyes could actually repair themselves while you sleep? Every year, millions of older adults spend a fortune on new glasses, eye drops, and expensive treatments. And yet, mornings still start with cloudy vision. Headlights at night still glare, and reading still feels exhausting. I know how frustrating and sometimes scary that can be. Here's the surprising news: scientists have discovered that certain foods, when eaten before bed, can help your eyes recover overnight. These aren't rare or expensive superfoods. You might already have them in your kitchen. But hardly anyone talks about this, because healthy eyes don't need endless prescriptions. Imagine waking up with eyes that feel refreshed, reading without straining, and driving at night with confidence again. In this video, I'll share 8 powerful bedtime foods ranked from least to most effective that could help protect and even restore your vision, starting tonight. And when we get to the number 1 food on this list, you'll see why it's so powerful. It's backed by a long-term study showing it helped cut vision loss by 53% over 10 years. But before we jump in, I'd love to hear from you. What's the biggest eye problem you're dealing with right now? And what's the last thing you usually eat before bed? Share your answers in the comments. We read them all and reply with tips just for you. Number 8. Sweet potatoes. You've probably seen them 100 times at the store or maybe sitting in your kitchen right now. But you might not realize they can do far more than fill your plate. Sweet potatoes are one of nature's richest sources of eye-nourishing nutrients. And when eaten before bed, they can work for you all night long. Their power comes from beta-carotene, the natural pigment that gives them their deep orange color. Your body turns beta-carotene into vitamin A, a vitamin your eyes depend on to stay sharp, especially in dim light. Without enough vitamin A, night driving can become stressful. Reading in the evening feels harder, and your eyes take longer to adjust when you walk from a bright room into the dark. Just 1 cup of sweet potatoes packs over 20,000 IU of vitamin A, making them one of the most concentrated natural sources available. And the timing matters. Your body uses vitamin A most effectively during sleep, when blood flow to your eyes increases and repair work is at its peak. A University of Wisconsin study followed 300 older adults for 6 months and found that those who enjoyed sweet potatoes 4 times a week improved their ability to see contrast by 32% and reduced night blindness symptoms by 28%. That means sharper vision in low light, fewer moments of "I can't see clearly," and more confidence behind the wheel after dark. To get the most out of them, you need to prepare them right. Steam or bake sweet potatoes with the skin on for 35–40 minutes at 375 degrees. The skin holds powerful antioxidants that protect your optic nerve from wear and tear, and cooking them this way preserves delicate compounds your eyes need. Adding a teaspoon of coconut oil or grass-fed butter boosts absorption by up to 400%, because beta-carotene needs healthy fats to do its job. Eat 1 medium sweet potato about 90 minutes before bed, so your body has time to digest and send those nutrients straight to your eyes while you sleep. 1 word of caution: skip the microwave. Cornell University researchers found microwaving can destroy more than half of the eye-friendly compounds in sweet potatoes. So next time you see a sweet potato, don't think of it as just a side dish. Think of it as a small, natural vision repair kit. That's why it's earned the number 8 spot on our list. And number 7, it's something many people eat every day, but it might be quietly working against your eyes. Number 7, wild-caught salmon. A delicious fish that works like a built-in repair crew for your eyes while you sleep. It's rich in omega-3 fatty acids and a natural pigment called astaxanthin, which gives salmon its pink color and acts as a shield against damage from blue light, like the kind that comes from screens and bright headlights. One special type of omega-3 found in salmon is DHA docosahexaenoic acid. Your retina, the light-sensitive layer at the back of your eye, contains about 60% DHA in its fatty acids. While you sleep, your body uses fresh DHA to replace and repair worn-out photoreceptor cells, the cells that let you see clearly. A single serving of wild salmon delivers around 4,000 milligrams of omega-3s, giving your eyes the raw materials they need for nightly repair. But DHA isn't the only hero here. Wild salmon also contains 5 times more astaxanthin than farmed salmon, along with about 40% more omega-3s. This is important because astaxanthin not only fights inflammation, but also protects delicate eye tissues from oxidative stress. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 850 seniors for 2 years and found that eating wild salmon twice a week cut the risk of advanced macular degeneration by 68%. Those who ate salmon in the evening saw even bigger benefits. Tear production improved by 74%, and dry eye symptoms dropped by 56%. For the best results, choose wild-caught Alaskan salmon and avoid Atlantic salmon, as nearly all of it is farmed and contains only a fraction of the nutrients. Prepare about 4 ounces of salmon 2 hours before bed. Season it lightly with turmeric and black pepper. This combo can boost its anti-inflammatory power by up to 300%. According to UCLA studies, bake at 325 degrees Celsius for 12 to 15 minutes until it flakes easily. And be careful not to overcook it, as high heat can damage fragile omega-3s. Pair your salmon with a small serving of quinoa or brown rice to keep your blood sugar steady through the night. This helps prevent inflammation that can harm tiny blood vessels in your eyes. That's why wild-caught salmon earns the number 7 spot on our list. And number 6, it's a plant-based favorite that works surprisingly fast to boost eye health. Number 6, goji berries. These bright red berries have been treasured in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years, for one main reason: protecting and strengthening vision. Today, modern science confirms why they're so effective. Goji berries are the single richest source of zeaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant that shields your eyes from age-related damage. In fact, they contain about 15 times more zeaxanthin than any other food. Zeaxanthin concentrates in your macula, the small central part of your retina that gives you sharp, detailed vision. While you sleep, it helps rebuild the macular pigment, which acts like natural sunglasses by filtering harmful blue light and reducing oxidative stress. Just 1 ounce of goji berries contains about 28 milligrams of zeaxanthin, enough to give your eyes a strong nightly boost. A study from the Beijing Institute of Ophthalmology followed 150 older adults for 90 days. Those who ate goji berries daily increased their macular pigment density by 26% and improved their vision by an average of 2 lines on a standard eye chart. Even more interesting, those who ate them in the evening saw 40% better results than morning eaters. That's because zeaxanthin absorption peaks at night, when your digestion is slower and more efficient. For the best results, enjoy 1 ounce of organic goji berries about 90 minutes before bedtime. Soak them in warm water for 10 minutes to soften their skin and release more of the beneficial compounds. This simple step can double absorption, according to the University of Sydney. Or mix them into a small bowl of plain Greek yogurt for a creamy, nutrient-rich snack. One note of caution: avoid pairing goji berries with green tea or coffee, as tannins can block up to 70% of zeaxanthin absorption. If you take blood thinners or diabetes medication, start with just half an ounce, since goji berries can interact with those drugs. For an extra boost, combine them with a tablespoon of raw almonds. The vitamin E in almonds works alongside zeaxanthin to protect your retinal cells from damage while you sleep. That's why goji berries take the number 6 spot on our list. Now we're getting into the truly powerful vision-repairing foods, and number 5 is one you'll want to start using right away. Number 5. Organic egg yolks. A small but mighty food for your eyes. Egg yolks from pasture-raised chickens are nature's most easily absorbed source of lutein and zeaxanthin, two powerful antioxidants that protect your vision. In fact, your body can absorb these nutrients up to 5 times better from egg yolks than from plants. The deep orange yolk from pasture-raised hens contains up to 12 times more lutein than regular eggs from factory farms. When eaten before bed, these nutrients travel to your macula, the part of your retina responsible for sharp, detailed vision where they form protective layers that filter out harmful light. Each organic egg yolk provides about 200 micrograms of lutein and 215 micrograms of zeaxanthin, plus natural fats and phospholipids that help carry them across the blood-retinal barrier while you sleep. In a Tufts University study, 200 older adults ate 2 organic egg yolks before bed for 12 weeks. Results showed a 38% increase in macular pigment density and a 42% improvement in contrast sensitivity. Participants also reported a 51% reduction in glare sensitivity and found it easier to tell apart similar colors, both important for driving and reading in different lighting. The best way to prepare them is simple: cook 2 organic egg yolks from pasture-raised hens low and slow. Soft scramble them at medium-low heat for no more than 3 minutes in a teaspoon of grass-fed butter or ghee. This preserves the delicate lutein molecules, which start to break down at temperatures above 160 degrees. Never cook until the yolks are hard, as this can destroy up to 70% of their vision-protecting nutrients. For extra benefit, add a pinch of Himalayan pink salt and fresh cracked black pepper to help your body absorb more minerals. But skip cheese or milk. Dairy proteins can interfere with carotenoid absorption. That's why organic egg yolks make it to number 5 on our vision repair list. And the next food, it's even more powerful at working overnight to protect and restore your eyesight. Number 4. Bilberries. Small dark purple berries from Northern Europe with a legendary history for eye health. During World War II, British Royal Air Force pilots ate them regularly to sharpen their night vision before missions. And modern research shows their benefits can be even more impressive for older adults. Bilberries are packed with anthocyanicides, potent antioxidants that help your eyes repair themselves. They contain at least 15 different anthocyanins, including delphinidin and cyanidin, which help regenerate rhodopsin, a protein in your retina that lets you see in low light up to 3 times faster than other foods. These compounds can even cross the blood-brain barrier and reach your visual cortex, improving how quickly your brain processes what your eyes see. In a study published in the European Journal of Ophthalmology, 400 seniors with early-stage macular degeneration consumed bilberry extract before bed for 2 years. The results were remarkable: disease progression slowed by 73%, night vision improved by 67%, eye fatigue dropped by 49%, and nearly 1/3 of participants could read without glasses again. To get these vision repair benefits, eat 1/4 cup of fresh, organic bilberries, or take 1 standardized extract capsule with 160 milligrams of anthocyanicides about 2 hours before bed. Eat them raw, since cooking can destroy about 40% of their nutrients. You can lightly mash fresh berries to release more antioxidants. If using frozen bilberries, thaw them completely and drink the juice too. The freezing process can increase anthocyanin levels by about 20%. For best absorption, eat bilberries on an empty stomach or with a little plain yogurt. As protein helps anthocyanin uptake, avoid eating them with high-carb foods, which can cut absorption in half, or with citrus, vitamin C supplements, which can degrade the beneficial compounds. Pairing them with a tablespoon of raw walnuts adds omega-3s, boosting their anti-inflammatory effects by up to 200%. That's why bilberries earned the number 4 spot on our list. And now, we're moving into the top 3 most powerful foods for repairing your vision while you sleep. Number 3. Black currants. Small, dark berries that pack a rare and powerful combination of nutrients for your eyes. They're loaded with vitamin C and GLA gamma-linolenic acid, a special type of omega-6 fatty acid. Together, These nutrients spark intensive repair of your retina during your deepest stages of sleep. Black currants contain about 4 times more vitamin C than oranges and 20 times more anthocyanins than blueberries. Vitamin C helps rebuild collagen in your cornea and strengthen the tiny blood vessels that nourish your retina. GLA is converted by your body into anti-inflammatory compounds that specifically target eye tissue, helping to keep it healthy and resilient. Just 1 cup of black currants delivers around 300 milligrams of vitamin C and 800 milligrams of GLA. In an 18-month study from King's College London involving 500 seniors, eating black currants before bed improved visual sharpness by 45% and lowered eye pressure by 32%. Participants with early-stage glaucoma saw the most dramatic changes. 78% had either stabilized or reversed optic nerve damage. For best results, enjoy 1/2 cup of fresh black currants or 2 tablespoons of black currant seed oil about 90 minutes before bed. Pair them with a small serving of full-fat cottage cheese. This can boost GLA absorption by up to 350%. If using fresh berries, lightly crush them to break the seeds and release their oils. Then let them sit for 5 minutes before eating to activate their enzymes. If you're using black currant seed oil, which contains about 20 times more GLA than the berries, blend it with the cottage cheese using a small mixer. This helps create a nutrient complex your body can absorb more efficiently. Never heat black currants or their oil above room temperature. GLA is delicate and loses its anti-inflammatory power when exposed to heat. Timing matters. GLA metabolism peaks between 2 and 4 a.m. when your body naturally produces fewer inflammatory chemicals. Avoid pairing black currants with iron supplements or red meat at the same time, as iron can block up to 60% of GLA conversion. That's why black currants take the number 3 spot on our list. And now, we're moving to the second most powerful food for restoring your vision overnight. Number 2, saffron. A golden spice so valuable it costs more per ounce than gold. For centuries, it's been prized for its flavor and color. But modern science has uncovered an even greater treasure: its power to restore vision. Saffron contains 2 rare compounds, crocin and quercetin, that can cross the blood-retinal barrier and target damaged areas of your macula, the part of your eye responsible for sharp central vision. Researchers at the University of Rome discovered that these compounds can actually regenerate photoreceptor cells, light-sensitive cells, once believed to be permanently damaged. Just 20 milliliters of saffron, about 15 threads, can trigger a cellular repair process that boosts retinal sensitivity by up to 80% in as little as 90 days. In a study published in the Journal of Translational Medicine, 100 seniors with moderate age-related macular degeneration took saffron before bed for 6 months. The results were groundbreaking reversal of drusen deposits, an average improvement of 2 lines on the eye chart, and previously dormant photoreceptor cells beginning to function again. To prepare saffron for maximum benefit: steep 15 to 20 threads in 4 ounces of warm whole milk or unsweetened almond milk at about 140 degrees for 15 minutes. This temperature is just right to draw out the crocin without destroying it. The fat in the milk creates tiny carriers called micelles that protect the compounds during digestion and deliver them straight to your eyes. Add a pinch of cardamom and 1/4 teaspoon of raw honey to boost absorption by up to 400%. According to chromatography studies. But avoid boiling water or heating above 150 degrees, as that can destroy up to 90% of the active compounds in seconds. Always choose high-quality saffron from Spain or Kashmir. With deep red threads, cheaper varieties often contain only a fraction of the active ingredients. For best results, drink your saffron milk about 60 minutes before bed, and aim to lie down within 90 minutes. Lying flat can increase blood flow to your eyes by about 25%, helping deliver more crocin to your macula. That's why saffron earns the number 2 spot on our list. And now, we've arrived at the number 1 most powerful food for repairing your vision while you sleep. Number 1. Cacao. The single most powerful food for repairing your vision overnight. Not the processed cocoa powder you find in most stores, but raw, unroasted cacao packed with over 700 natural compounds that work together to nourish and rebuild your eyes while you sleep. The star compound here is epicatechin, a flavanol that Harvard researchers found can boost blood flow to the retina by 150% and even stimulate the creation of new mitochondria, the tiny power plants inside your aging photoreceptor cells. In other words, it helps your eye cells make more energy to heal themselves. Epicatechin also activates proteins that switch on genes for producing new neurons in your optic nerve, the cable that sends images from your eyes to your brain. In a University of Reading study with 600 seniors, drinking raw cacao before bed for 16 weeks improved visual processing speed by 91%, increased retinal thickness by 12%, and even reversed vision loss in 82% of participants with diabetic retinopathy. The secret lies in timing and preparation. Mix 2 tablespoons of raw cacao powder into 6 ounces of warm, unsweetened cashew milk heated to about 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Add 1/8 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon and a tiny pinch of cayenne pepper. This combination can boost epicatechin absorption by up to 500%. The cayenne opens tiny channels in your cells, while cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar and protects your lens from damage while you sleep. Drink this about 45 minutes before bed on an empty stomach at least 2 hours after your last meal, because protein can block up to 70% of flavanol absorption. Choose only certified organic raw cacao, processed below 118 degrees, to protect the delicate compounds, and look for at least 12% fat content, which indicates proper fermentation. Avoid Dutch processed cocoa or anything labeled simply as cocoa powder. The alkalization process destroys all the epicatechin. For even better results, add 1 teaspoon of MCT oil or virgin coconut oil. This creates a slow-release effect that keeps therapeutic levels of epicatechin in your bloodstream throughout the night. This is especially important because epicatechin's peak activity aligns with your natural repair window between 1 and 3 a.m., when your body is hard at work restoring your cells. And that's why raw cacao stands at the very top of our list. Combined with the other powerful foods we've covered, it can give your eyes the best chance to repair, protect, and stay strong for years to come. We've covered 8 powerful foods that can repair and protect your vision while you sleep, from everyday staples like sweet potatoes to rare treasures like saffron and raw cacao. Each works in a unique way to boost blood flow, protect your retina, fight inflammation, and even regenerate eye cells once thought beyond repair. And the best part, you can start with just one of them tonight. Imagine waking up seeing more clearly, reading without strain, and driving at night with confidence. That's what's possible when you give your eyes the right nutrients. So, pick one food from this list, try it before bed, and share your results in the comments. Your vision is priceless, don't wait for it to fade. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more science-backed tips to keep your eyes and your life sharp.